Record. All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy, Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lawton. We have an awesome show for you today. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury, who has a great computer but not great internet. Dusty, how are you today?
What's up, you demented old circus monkeys? I think my computer is going demented right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was we have a special episode. I'm not sure if we're going to release it before or after this one, but yeah, you guys will understand why the comment for that.
It's a good thing I didn't cuss.
No, you didn't.
And I came up with a crazy word, because I was throwing out some crazy words when I was off air.
I played some in my head thinking, what words is Dusty using right now?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Chamonix.
That wasn't the word I was thinking of.
Oh my god. So I'm also joined by our lovely co-host Jenna Maureen, aka Starshine. And you'll know who that whistle is in 1 second. Jenna, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing all right. So we're recording this right after our Jimmy Schubert episode, and yeah, I think it went okay. So
yeah, it was exciting.
Hopefully, yeah, it was very exciting talking to him. So today we have a returning guest, and we thank him very much for coming on last minute. He's an awesome dude. He was.
Depends on who you ask.
He asked me. He's awesome. That's all that counts, right?
Right.
Mike Argent.
Hello.
AKA Mr. Starshine.
Let's not go there.
Mike, what have you been up to since we last talked?
Ooh, trying to figure my life out one day at a time. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
The retirement?
Oh, it's not done yet, but it's underway. It's just what are you gonna do right after that? And a lot of decisions.
I hear you. That beard, though, man, I like the beard.
It's coming in hot,
Dusty.
It's coming in hot.
Make sure you get a picture of that, Dusty.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to talk about Season 8, Episode 22, entitled Fight Schlub, written by Michael J. Whitehorn, David Litt, and Mike Socio, directed by Rob Schiller, and it originally aired on May 15, 2006. Episode synopsis: Doug befriends a driver from one of IPS's competitors, but eventually discovers it's just a ruse to make him the butt of a joke. Mike, you've seen this episode, right?
Oh, bubble wrap. Yep.
This is the first. He hadn't ever seen this episode. Like, I started playing it yesterday. He's like, I don't think I've seen this one before, and I was like, what? How have you not seen this one?
It's a funny one. It is up there.
Bubble wrap. You mean bubble money? Money.
Bubble money. I don't think he knows about bubble money.
Bubble money. Mike's laughing because he can figure it out, right?
We'll have to talk about that when that question comes
We'll talk about that once it comes up. All right, so Mike, your lovely wife made these questions, so I'm going to turn it over to Jenna.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. You ready, babe?
I think so.
Okay. All right. What did Carrie make for dinner?
Soup.
Okay.
In
good
a crock
job.
pot.
In a crock pot. Wow.
White crock pot.
What was the brand name, Mike?
Crock pot.
Okay, well, what did Doug say it needed to go with it?
Slap of ribs.
All right. Where was he going to go to?
Smoky
to
Joe's.
get the slap? Wow.
Good job. I didn't even remember that.
You didn't remember that one?
No,
Jenna?
I didn't remember.
All right.
Hey, look at
Coming
this.
out of the gate hot.
Look at it. This is Dusty's doppelganger right here.
Mike's holding up a picture of Kevin James with a backwards hat on.
Well, you're going to need more than just soup for dinner.
That's right.
I mean, I can't just eat soup. I got to have something else with it.
Yeah. Even like cornbread or something.
Yeah.
Something.
Nah.
Well, when you make it in a crock pot, though, I mean, I imagine that soup being very hearty, you know? But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just noodles and chicken or something.
Well, even then, even if it's hearty, I still want some type of like a roll or cornbread, something.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Do you guys have a
It looked very
soup?
watery.
Ooh. Favorite soup? I don't know.
And from where? If it's a restaurant.
I'll go first. Baked cream or baked potato soup. How about that? That's a hearty soup.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yep.
What about you, Mike?
I'm a big cream of broccoli fan, but baked potato soup is up there. It's
Cream of broccoli? Are you serious?
oh, I love it.
Cream of broccoli or cheddar and broccoli?
Both. I'm not biased between those two. They're both.
I think he
all
means
right.
cheddar broccoli.
No, I don't mind. Both of them are amazing.
Okay, I'm married to him for how long, and I didn't.
Because you never make it.
He sneaks it. He
He sneaks it.
What about you, Jenna?
Let's see if Mike can guess mine.
Probably tomato soup or
What? Oh my god! Thank God we aren't on.
No, that's
what's that show?
That's my ex-wife. My bad. Just thinking about my ex-wife. What? I don't know. What's your favorite? I mean, from Olive Garden, definitely the that one soup that you get all the time.
Yeah, that's good, but it's not my favorite. Think of Panera Bread. You said you named the soup, kind of. What soup did? Babe, what soup did you say was your favorite?
What? Can we just go to the next question?
Oh my gosh! We need marriage counseling if he doesn't even know my favorite soup. Oh my gosh!
I don't know Colleen's favorite soup. I could tell you that.
Thank you. It's not important.
Well, I didn't know his either. No, it's the cheddar broccoli one from Panera, like with the bowl.
That's phenomenal.
Bowl.
That's
Like
definitely
the bread.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the bread bowl.
You have to have it in the bread bowl.
Now that's a meal. Bread bowl
Yeah.
soup.
Yes.
What about you, Dusty?
Oh man.
I'm going with Jenna on that. I have a lot of favorite soups. I like to eat them straight out of the can.
Nice.
Like
What?
creamy
Not even hot?
Well, no. Oh, no. I gotta cook the damn thing. Yeah, I can't eat it cold. But no, I like the creamy chicken noodle from Progresso. I like the chunky soups, but the broccoli and cheddar and the bread bowl from Panera, phenomenal. Yes.
I'm thinking February 25th we go to Panera Bread.
We got a lot on our plate that
Yeah.
And about 7 pounds of food to eat too.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Jenna.
So we're on question 2.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. What was Carrie looking for?
Her camiso? How do you say camiso? It's like a tank top thing.
Yves
Yeah,
Saint
yeah.
Laurent or whatever.
Yves Saint Laurent.
It's camisole, right?
Camisole. Hey, I'll be honest with you. That was the first time I heard of that word. I've never used it. So
I'm with you, Mike.
Thank you. This is kind of like Jenna's soup question. Nobody cares. All right.
Wow.
Wait, did you not ask what everybody's favorite soup was? That was you.
I meant the
But
two
you didn't
fine
hear about
gentlemen.
my answer.
I just don't like not knowing it.
So I'll admit, I was like, what's the difference between like a camisole and a spaghetti strap shirt? And so I Googled it while I was watching the episode. And a camisole is something a little bit nicer that you wear underneath clothing, whereas spaghetti strap, you don't have to have clothing underneath. It might be a spaghetti strap dress. So
That confused me.
Still sounds the same to me.
Yeah.
it looks the same to me too, but who knows?
I cannot be a girl.
All right.
There's just too many things to know.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
question
that's funny.
3. What was the name of the other delivery company?
Oh my gosh.
So-
I
now
just had it in my
yes.
mind. I know. It's something Express. Priority Express?
You got
Priority
priority.
Plus. Priority Plus.
Yes, good job.
There you go.
Yes.
Bonus points if you remember what their motto is.
Ooh, we go where nobody goes. I don't know.
That was quick. I like that motto. We go or nobody goes.
That is a good motto.
I don't know.
It's we offer quality service with affordable prices.
I got the we. That's all that matters.
Oh my God! All right, you're doing excellent, Jenna. You're taking this whole thing.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, she wrote the questions.
Okay. All right. How long has the table at Cooper's been an IPS table?
Since 2002.
Yes.
I love the way he does it.
Yeah, he did. He
2002.
turned his hands. I noticed that. Or his hand. Dusty's doing it right
Take
now.
a whole
It's my power pencil. You know what I'm saying?
power pencil.
All right.
What room you in, Mike?
My daughter's. I had to make the
Your
bed.
daughter's room?
I had to make the bed real quick, even though it doesn't look like it. 'Cause it was so bad. I'm sitting in like this second grade chair. That's pretty funny.
I love how we're all doing things like 2002 with our hands and Mike talking about Mike's daughter's bedroom. Nobody has any clue.
Yeah. It's funny you said that, Mike. I mean, you are sitting in a second grade chair over there, and we're all up here, and you're down there.
Hold on there. There we go. Rising up.
All
Okay.
right.
What did Doug grab off the table when they left Cooper?
No more sweet and low for you.
Sweet low.
He says it's so
low.
funny too. Oh my God.
Yes, he did.
But who uses sweet and low? Like, if you're not 60 years old or older, like, who uses that?
That's
I mean,
true.
I used to use it all the time when I was younger. Nobody else? Just
All right.
me?
Any other normal individual in this chat?
Nobody else uses sweet and low?
It's fake sugar. Ugh.
Jenna, you haven't used sweet and low in probably
No,
15 years.
years. But back when I was little, I put it in my iced tea all the time when I was little. I remember at restaurants. Or my hot tea.
Yuck.
Listen, my mom tried to do that crap. Like, I am very particular when I make my homemade sweet tea. And I always use like 2 cups of sugar and my gallon of sweet tea, and it's always sweet. And my mom tried to do that crap with me while using, what the hell is that? It's like Sweet and Low.
Truvia?
Truvia, yeah. She tried using that, and she didn't tell me, and I tasted it. I was like, what the hell is this crap? And she was like, it's sweet tea. I was like, no, it's not, because you just used something else to put in that sweet tea, because that's not sugar.
Yeah.
And she
No.
told me she used Truvia. And I was like,
Yeah, you can't mess with sweet tea. But I'm talking about California style tea, like iced tea. But no, I would not want that in my sweet tea.
Wait a second. There's a difference?
There is
I mean,
a difference.
I'm in the Northeast, obviously, and there's, sweet tea and all that stuff is like
They don't have sweet
non-existent up
tea
here?
in California.
In California?
I was the same way.
You just said you had
In California,
cider.
there's just iced tea. There's no sweet tea.
It's,
We have iced tea.
Arizona iced tea is what we...
Yeah.
It's just like
Or Snapple.
Yeah. Wait, so I've never made a gallon of tea, like you're talking about, like Southern sweet tea. I've never made that in my life to this day. I don't think Jenna
It's
has
easy.
either.
It's
I just
so
buy it.
easy.
And then when you said there's 2 cups of sugar in there, I'm like, what?
Oh, that's what
That is
Meredith does, Mike.
crazy.
That's how she
That's a
makes her
lot.
sweet tea.
Yeah, I've never...
It's really easy, though. You just boil the water and put 4 tea bags in, and then put 2 cups of sugar in a gallon, and then fill it up with water. That's all it is. And then, you, of course, pour the tea after you take the tea bags out. But, yeah, it's easy.
February 25th. Get some stuff.
There you go.
I just buy my sweet tea. I don't need to make it. I'd rather buy it.
Not the same. Not the same.
See, I don't
God.
like homemade sweet tea.
Oh.
This is
Wow.
hot tea.
You're drinking tea right now?
I'm drinking tea. That's why I'm trying to get off the coffee fix. Excuse me.
I was going to say caffeine. Tea has a lot of caffeine in it.
Yeah, not nearly as much as like my Black Rifle coffee calf. Like
Oh.
150% caffeine.
Black Rifle coffee.
Yeah,
I've seen that stuff.
that's good.
Yeah, man. Matt Best. All right. Wow, we go on some tangents, huh?
All right, you want to take the next one? Because my dog is whining. She has to go out. So you take the next
Sure.
one.
What did Doug order at the fast food drive-thru?
Oh my gosh! All right, number 3.
This one's a long answer.
Yeah, number
Yes,
3.
number 3.
Chicken
Yep.
sandwich, a chocolate shake,
Okay.
double cheeseburger,
Okay, let the dog.
And I want to say that's there's one more.
One more thing.
Fries?
And fries. There
Yeah.
you go, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know how I remember
Your
What
that.
kind of restaurant was that?
Rallies.
Rallies. That's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Rallies?
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been a good question too, but Jenna.
Yeah.
I've never heard of rallies.
It's Checkers,
It's like Checkers
in New York.
Yeah.
I googled
Checkers.
it
Never
as
heard.
well.
I've never heard of Checkers.
It's like In-N-Out, Cookout,
Well,
places like that.
In and out, I've
It's
heard.
not like those, but
Yeah, I'd say let's not get in and out
Yeah.
on that level. There's a different caliber
Yeah.
there.
I've never had In-N-Out. Now I've had the
February
rallies
25th.
in Fayetteville.
February
February
25th.
25th. Oh, we're going to California
Apparently
then?
we're going to California.
Doesn't Fayetteville have a rallies?
No.
Or is it a Checkers?
Neither,
I
I
don't
don't think.
Yeah, they do actually, because I stopped
Really?
at one when I was passing Fort Bragg or going past Fort Bragg. It's on the main road.
Really?
It's near a Wendy's. Yeah, it's a Rallies or a Checkers. It's one of them. It's pretty good. It's just not as good.
Oh, there is one in Spring. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like right before you get to Fort Bragg.
Yeah.
So it's Spring Lake, not Fayetteville.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
is it by my parents' house then?
It is. It's up there. Yeah, for the 210,
All right.
which is like 35 minutes from us.
Yeah.
All right, Jenna. Question 7.
All right, I'm back. Well, my daughter opened the door and she let the dog out. Okay. What was the height clearance on the at the drive-through?
10'0".
Good job. I liked how he was like measuring in his head. He's like, yeah, I could, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I can get through, and then no, not at
I
all.
wonder how
Yeah.
many times he's gotten his truck stuck
Oh, I'm
in the
sure
drive-through.
many times.
We already know one other.
Yeah, I was gonna say Deacon.
Yeah.
Deacon pulled him out
Yeah.
of one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of a Wendy's drive-through last month.
And we forgot to mention about the last question about when Howie ordered all the stuff, and he ordered
Oh
what
my
he wanted,
God.
and then he was like, "Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, yeah.
come again?
Okay." And then ordered more,
Yeah.
like somebody else was in the car.
That was
For my
hilarious.
friend.
You know,
That
the
one's so
soup part
funny.
too, babe. We were talking about this earlier. And we were watching it. And I was looking at you, just like shaking my head, like this is so you. When you're eating a meal that I just spent all this time making, and I do a majority of the cooking right now, and usually, but she takes a bite or doesn't try it at all, and just like, oh, I'm not hungry. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not a big fan. Like all the time, and it's like, ooh man,
So Jenna's a picky eater.
oh.
I'm not a meat eater very much. Like I'll eat steak and some pork sometimes, but that's about it. I'm not really. So he'll make a lot of meat, and I just don't eat. I'm like, I'm good. I'll stick with my chips, 2 bags of chips and 2 string cheese. I'm good with that.
That's a daily staple for her right there. It's so bad.
I hear you, Mike, because my wife's the same way. Like when I make hamburgers, it's a shot in the heart when she
Yes.
tells me to make the hamburgers.
It's painful.
And I'm like,
painful.
what? I was like, if I'm gonna make my burgers, they're gonna be thick. But she always wants me to flatten them so thin, like a McDonald's burger. I'm like, that's just not appetizing. I gotta have a thick burger.
She sounds like she's from California.
Yeah.
And I'm from California.
All right, question 8. How old was Carrie when her mom died?
Ooh. Was it 10? She was 10. So she was telling stories when she was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Where
Arthur-
were you stalking me at? What birthday party?
16.
Whoa.
16.
Yep.
Whoa.
That's when her mom died?
Yeah, that was when her mom died. He's trying to get away from the question. Yeah. Yep. She was 16.
It's not stalking. It's called recon. All right? It's all about how you define it. You're just making sure that the target's right, before you pull the trigger forever.
Oh, jeez. All right.
All right.
That's what I like to say. Mike stopped me. In a clearly not the You TV show fashion, where I'm going to end up murdered. All right. What was the name of the girl Carrie.
Awkward.
What was the name of the girl Carrie was mentoring?
Gosh.
Do you need multiple choice?
She always has these crazy questions, man.
Just tell me what it starts with. I think I could get it.
G.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, was it Giselle, Gina, Georgia, or Jeannie with a G?
I don't know. Probably the first one, but maybe Giselle. I don't know.
No, Gina.
Gina. Does anybody spell Giselle with a G though?
Yeah,
Giselle?
it is a G.
It is a G. I don't even know how to spell that.
Yeah,
I
G.
wouldn't know how to begin to spell Giselle.
It's like Gizelle.
Wouldn't someone
I
say
think.
gazelle then?
Yeah, that's why I never picked the name Giselle, because I was like, it sounds like gazelle, so I couldn't name our third child.
Wait, spell it again.
Our fourth child.
Spell it again?
Fourth child, though. It's like Gizelle.
Jizzle?
Is that it? No, maybe, no, it's not Z. I think it's S. I think it's S. Now
It reminds me of the
thinking
Saturday
gazelle.
Night Live.
Giselle. It's S, not Z. I can't remember what I said.
I almost went to an inappropriate joke there. That was.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Giselle.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay? All right.
In my
I don't
pants.
think.
Back to our questions.
Yep. It's,
I got what you were saying, and I'm trying to go back to the question.
I just want Jenna to keep spelling it.
Okay.
I listened to them, by the way. The Lonely Island. Do you ever listen to them, Mike? Besides, they're like a fake rap group or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they have multiple songs, right? Too. That they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They even made a whole movie. I mean, Lonely Island, man. It's funny.
Are they the same ones who
Adam guy.
they sang
Yeah,
"I'm on a
Adam's-
boat" too?
Andy, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on a boat.
That's
Yep.
great.
What was
love
it?
that
What was the
song.
one we were just listening to the other day? Mike?
My junk in a box. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it was the we. Oh God, I can't remember. We were just watching it like last night or the night before. Okay, well, never mind. Now it's gonna bother me because we were just watching this. Okay, it's gonna come to me in some question. I'm just gonna randomly blurt it out. All right, question 10. What was the Priority Plus driver's nickname growing up?
Fat. He was. Oh man. They were talking about when he was fat as a kid, and he had a nickname because he was fat. Wow, what was it? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
Do you want multiple choice?
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this one either. Say yes, Mike.
Steve, go ahead, make some multiple choice.
No, man. That's all you. I told you, it's all you tonight.
I'm gonna draw a blank now. Too much pressure. Okay.
Fatty McButterpants,
Yeah.
Boy Gorge, Fat Ass,
Fat Sajak.
Fat Sajak.
It was Boy Gorge.
Very good.
I was thinking of Fatty McButterpants, but I was like, he's gonna know it's not that one. So I couldn't think of anything else.
I probably would have got it, or would have said that because I thought it was something fat related. But
Well, what was Doug's nickname as a kid? You're on the right path with that one.
yeah, I can't remember. It was Fat something, but
Yeah, it was the fat kid.
Yeah.
Because the other guy, Jack, he was like, well, you didn't have creative, like, junior high people or whatever.
what?
No, it wasn't the fat kid. It was the fat kid.
The fat kid.
Did you guys ever have any nicknames growing up, or even now?
Yep.
Oh, well, we got to hear it, Dusty.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so my nickname is Bucket. And everybody, it's so weird. Because when I was in
awesome.
middle school, when I was in middle school, they start. One of my buddies called me Dust Bucket, And then one of my other friends was like, that's so stupid. We're just going to call you Buck or Bucket. So and they still call me that to this day. And then when I went to go play college baseball, I was the shortest one on the team, so they called me Wee Man. So,
Wee Man.
Yeah.
I love Wee Man.
Yeah. Yep.
What position did you play?
I was a utility player. I played third, short, second, and pitcher.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
How about you
Good old
guys?
days.
Steve, did you have one? In
No,
middle
not
school,
really.
junior high?
No, actually, my nickname was Silent Lant. Like my last name is Lant, so Silent Lant. Because I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, that was my nickname in the Navy.
Oh, in the Navy? Was it because you were quiet?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
it's probably because he was extroverted and loud.
Yeah, right.
Reason why.
pretty much.
I was just making sure it was for that. Oh, God, I hate you so much.
Well, let me tell you what I call Jenna.
Oh,
Paris
I don't know.
Hilton. That's what I
Oh.
refer to her the most. I would tell everybody I married Paris Hilton because she has this tiny dog. She's like got all these expensive purses and thinks she's like this princess of Beverly Hills.
Okay, I don't think that.
Yeah,
I know
she's
that.
very
I'm just
humble.
kidding.
She wishes.
very humble.
Okay, that is not what anybody else calls me. Nobody else calls me Paris Hilton. But I guess when I was in junior high, we didn't have middle school where I'm from. But my maiden name was Salo, first name Jenna. So I was very, very short. Somehow they said, oh, you could be like J-Lo. But because of Jenna, Salo, J-Lo, but then they're like, you're short, so it's like Stay-Lo. So somebody called me Stay-Lo, a few people. That one, I was like, what? That's, okay.
Was
but
that
in
because
the
you were
Army-
short?
Oh my gosh. I just had to clarify, okay?
Oh, I'm just clarifying.
But in the Army, they would call me, it was similar to what Mike called me, but they would call me Barbie Salo. Since my last name was Salo, Barbie Salo. Because I had blonde hair, obviously, and then anytime they'd drop me to do push-ups, I'd always smile, and they'd be like, why are you smiling? I'm like, I don't know, I can't help it.
Oh, God.
But that was back then. I'm not bubbly like that as much.
Yeah, you are.
Sometimes I can be ditzy, but not as much as back then, okay? I've grown up a little bit.
how long were you in for?
I did, I think 3 years. Maybe a tiny bit over 3 years. 3 years?
3 years.
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No, I don't. I mean, that was already like
She did
20 years ago.
She did 2 years, 11 months, and like 3 weeks or something.
Oh, so I wasn't even, I don't know.
Not even 3 years.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just having fun. All right, next question. Just kidding. Mike, what was your nickname?
I didn't have one.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, next
do you want
question
one? Do you want one? Do you want us to think of one for you?
Well, yeah. Let's take the rest of the episode and come up with
That's
one.
not true. You do have one because one of your friends just messaged me with your nickname the other day.
Oh, Hot Mike.
Hot Mike.
Hot Mike.
It's because, and he got that nickname because when he was deployed in Afghanistan, I guess, tell me if I'm wrong, Mike.
Well,
but the way he would stand, right, when he would talk to people.
It's the no, it's a combination. So I was shirtless one day, and we were all buff, right? So I was shirtless in our little ranger panties, and then I was sitting on the bed. I gotta kind of demonstrate this for you guys.
Oh my God.
I had my leg up, and I was like this. I was just talking to my NCO or something. I was like, yeah. And the radio was like, hot mic. You know, when the radio's on and like people don't realize they're taking up the net, and they're like, hey Mike, they're calling you, man. And that was where it stuck. Hot mic.
Hot Mike. I like it.
Oh, I mean, since you're growing out your beard, we can call you Duck Dynasty.
I'll take Magic Mike as well. That's fine.
Oh, Lord.
Don't tell my wife that. She loves Channing Tatum.
Oh, that's right, she does.
And she's obsessed.
I saw her picture that she posted when you guys went to a movie, and there was
Yep.
like a poster of him.
That was our anniversary date.
Awkward.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny. All right. Where was Doug and Jack, the Priority Plus driver, supposed to go together?
The Neil Diamond concert?
Very good.
All right,
Very
question 12. What did Carrie take a price tag off of in order to get 50% off the shirt for Gina?
Shopping related question.
I did not see that part. That's why I went to make dinner.
Are you talking about when did you? Oh, tonight?
Both days.
Both days you magically went to go get dinner.
I did something.
All right, it was. Do you want multiple choice or you just don't know it at all?
Ooh, I'm gonna say a pair of pants.
Okay, no,
Close.
it was a raincoat.
Oh, close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was my
super
next guess.
close.
Raincoat.
All right, what time was Doug and Jack going to meet at Cooper's to go to the concert?
Ooh. 10? 5.
No,
Dang, I don't know that.
it was 7.
That was my next one. Is Cooper's a real... That's not real, is it?
It's a real place. So I don't think it's called Cooper's though.
Oh, really?
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. That sounds like a Google. Hold on, I'll look for it right now.
I think that I saw somebody post in our fan club group on Facebook that they saw Cooper's was in another television show as well. I can't remember what the show was though.
Cooper's Ale House?
All right, Mike, you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
Okay, what did Danny pull Doug out of? So remember, Deacon said, I pulled you out of a Wendy's parking lot.
Yeah.
And then Danny said,
Oh my gosh. It was oh my gosh. This is killing me. It's so embarrassing when you don't know the question.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's embarrassing to be the wife of the person who doesn't know the answer to the question.
Was it a food? Oh wait, what was it?
I'll give you a hint. It was at a McDonald's, but he wasn't in a truck.
God, I have no freaking idea.
Okay, it was a tube in a McDonald's plate.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. And that would be
I liked
amazing.
Danny's face in that part.
Yeah.
So, has anybody ever got stuck anywhere that was pretty embarrassing?
Mike loves these questions.
I
love
know.
it.
I was going to say, not that I know of, but he'll probably come up with something that I don't remember about myself.
I'm
Trying to think.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I remember I'm not claustrophobic, but I remember like we used to like stop at the bottom of the slide and like one of those tube slides and start building up all the kids that kept on going down.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd get stuck in the middle and I'd be kicking my feet to get out because I didn't like that.
Oh, dude, that's got to be freaking
Oh
scary as
man, we all used to do it to each other all the time. We'd have like at least like 8 kids in that tube just sitting in the middle waiting to get out.
Oh,
It was,
yeah.
it was so dumb.
Jenna, you never been stuck anywhere? Or in anything? I'm trying to think. I don't think I mean, a car
No.
getting stuck in the
I'm
mud.
sure it's me. I'm sure I have. I just don't remember.
Or an outfit you couldn't get out of.
I mean, I don't know.
That reminds me of Friends when what's his face couldn't get out of the leather pants. Ross, yeah, Ross.
And then
That
he
is
ended
a
up like
funny
punching
part.
himself in the nose.
Yeah.
Wasn't he rubbing lotion all over his legs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was powder in it. Like he got it wet and it turned.
Oh
into
yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
That's so funny.
we're rewatching Friends right now. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we watched the reunion, and then we're like, let's rewatch Friends. Because it's not like a show. I mean, I've seen pretty much almost every episode, but I've never watched them, like, in order or anything like that, so.
Yeah.
What do you watch that on?
HBO Max.
Yeah.
I only got it
Oh,
because
yeah,
of the
yeah.
Harry Potter reunion, so. And then I was like, well, sweet. We have Friends now we can watch. All right, ready for the next question?
Oh, I'm kind of like 0 for 9 right now.
Yeah, you're embarrassing me. What did
Steve, don't laugh at her jokes, man.
All right,
It's funny, man.
what did Doug and Jack do together? So remember, he said,
I'm having
This one,
I'm having like an ADD moment real quick. So, but look, this is what I would look like if I was Dusty.
My wife hates it that I don't
I'm
have
just
the
thinking-
mustache connected to my beard. But I was like, man, I look good as hell like
It
this.
looks
I don't
good,
care.
but I was thinking, like, what would I look like if I was?
So I'll narrate for you. Mike has a beard. This is probably the first time you've ever had a beard, right?
Twice I think I've had. One I had like 2 surgeries back to back. So, but this is definitely probably the longest. So.
Okay. So Mike just put his finger over his mustache because Dusty doesn't grow his mustache
You
out.
take
with
a
his beard.
picture of that, man. That's a good.
Yeah, take a picture of that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hold on. Got you right there. There you go.
Oh man, it's never boring.
Listen, man, I've had the mustache connect to the beard. I even like took the mustache off and put a little soul patch right there
Yeah.
with it too. Yeah, I didn't like it, but
I didn't even notice. Like, I didn't even.
yeah,
From one bearded man to another, you would notice.
yeah.
You notice, like that man's beard is very nice. That looks very nice.
That's funny.
All right, so Mike, what did Doug and Jack do together?
What did they? They did a bunch of things together. They
They
went out
mentioned 3.
Yeah, they went out to eat.
Lunch.
Oh my gosh, man! This is so not fair because I was
He
not.
did.
Not
He
very
was
well prepared.
working kind of while he was watching it,
Yeah.
so we will give him that. But
So they mentioned. He mentioned all 3 while they were walking outside of Cooper's. Mm-hmm. And then he got like beat up and wrapped up.
yeah.
Oh my god.
What did Gabby just get for Christmas?
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
Yes, you.
Rollerblades. Oh, they were
Yes!
skating. Yeah.
Rollerblading in the park.
And then they didn't go to the Neil Diamond concert though, did they? No. Yeah.
It was a trick. The other one was movies.
Movies.
So
Man.
lunches, movies, and rollerblading in the park. That's why Doug was upset, like, because he realized he was getting messed with, and he was like, "But what about the lunches and the movies and the rollerblading in the park?"
I was laughing because I was picturing 2 grown men rollerblading in the park, and I want to see Dustin and Steve rollerblading while holding hands
Holding hands.
with their
What?
IPS hat on.
Hey, you know what? We'll couple skate.
Yes.
Man. I used to be good at rollerblading. I'll start skating backwards and holding hands with girls.
Put your hands on
I'll do that.
Put your hands on his hip behind him, and you got
There
him.
you go.
February
There you
25th.
go.
February
There you
25th.
go.
Dustin can have a Channing Tatum costume on for his wife.
Mike will have a Kevin James costume on.
Anyway, I might not have to put anything on now. I'm getting fluffy by the day.
All right, we
Oh
have
my
2 more
God.
questions, babe. All right, what did Danny say to the Priority Plus guys did to Doug? So they wrapped him up in bubble wrap. They dropped him off in front of the IPS truck.
Man, it was so funny too. Is that the mummy wrap?
Yes.
I give it to him.
Or close. It was Bubble Mummy.
Bubble
Or
Mummy.
as some of us like to refer to it as Bubble Moni.
Oh my god, that sounds like a Jenna word. It sounds
Bubble
like a Jenna word.
Moni. I heard Bubble Moni.
That's got Starshine all over it.
Yep.
It's wrapped in starshine right there.
Oh, jeez. All right, and last question. Where was Carrie going to take Gina at the very end?
The club.
The club was one of them, but what specifically... What does my mom want to open out here in Fayetteville?
Yes. Thunder Down Under. It was a male strip club. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my future employment.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. You can't just say that and skip over like what's going on. Your mom wants to open a strip club?
It's a running joke. She thinks it would do great business out here because of all the military spouses, the wives, and all the single women soldiers, and they have a lot of female strip clubs with strip clubs with females, but not any male strip clubs. So my mom said, "I think it'd make a killing out here."
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can turn that paint place into a helicopter swinging place.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's funny.
That is hilarious.
My wife's been to one of those things, and she loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and yes. And when I say loved it, yes.
It's depressing.
When I got to the... Yeah. So, yeah.
Maybe we need
It was awesome for me, so I can tell you that.
Maybe we need to rethink the game board idea and think about opening.
I know somebody who...
Helicopter swinging. God dang it.
It's a running joke in this house about that. But I know somebody who went to one of those. All right, but what I was saying was I know somebody who...
It'll just be her laughing for like 60 minutes.
Oh, God. It's the worst laugh ever. Anyways, I was going to say I know somebody who went to one of those things, and the friend she went with got crabs in her eyelashes because she was a little too close to the male part, if you get what I'm saying, and he must have had crabs, and so then she got crabs in her eyelashes, and I was like, oh God, yeah, I'm never going to one of those male strip club places.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. At least that's what I was told, that she went with somebody and that person
That's not funny.
got the crabs in her
What?
eyelashes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So does it mean that it goes to other places?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But now my eyeball and eyelashes are itching, so.
Oh my God. I have a funny...
Oh my God.
Are you gonna...
Jenna, when you said that, I wish I didn't edit that.
Dude, that's
Like,
so gross.
it's like in my head right now what that guy's doing to her.
I didn't think about that, but now I do.
That's not good. That's bad helicopter swinging right there.
Yeah.
Gross.
I want to tell you guys a story about Jenna and her mom.
I did tell them, but
Oh
the
my
whole King of Queen
But
podcast
I don't know if we should
people-
tell it on the air
No,
or
it's
on
fine.
February 25th.
No, they
but
already
it's
know
pretty
it.
freaking funny.
They already know it, so go ahead and just say it because none of our listeners know the story, so now it's just kind of funny. So go ahead and say it. But Steve and Dusty already told them the story. Anyways, no, I mean, it's a pretty funny story because my mom, which Jenna does not have an STD. Okay, let's just tell the world that. But my mom kind of thinks I do because my husband said a joke.
That's funny, man. It's so bad, but it's so
I'm
funny.
like in my own world in my parents' camper, and Mike is talking to my mom, and I'm not paying attention to what they're saying. Somehow an STD must have been brought up, and like all of a sudden I see like Mike look at me, and my mom's like, Jenna, do you have an STD that never went away? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? No? And then, like, I thought that was it. Never brought back up again until, like, 2 days after we got home. Like, 5 days later, she randomly texted me and said, do you have an STD for reals?
that didn't go away? And I was like, no, oh my gosh. Like, what? Like, what? You've known Mike for how many years now?
So I'm gonna randomly bring it up like in passing as like it's still like a problem. Just keep for like that decade,
Oh
just
gosh.
to run it out as the
But like
longest
seriously,
prank
she's
ever.
known Mike for 21 years. Does she not know? Mom, come on. I don't know if you're gonna listen to this one, but do you not know that Mike jokes around? I don't have an STD, okay?
Does your mom listen to the show?
She does when, like, I'll play it for her. And I'll tell her how to get on and listen to it, but she'll be like, I don't know how to do that, so hardly. And
Somebody
I
left
just
my
realized I didn't bring my paper up here, so I don't know. I think that was it. I think that was all the questions.
house. I think we're
Yeah.
that was all the questions. It was a lot of questions. I think we're back on track. You want to just go into ratings and reviews? It's been a long night.
Yeah. True that.
IMDb 344 user ratings, 7 out of 10 or 7.8 out of 10. Facebook poll we had 51. It was a 4.0 out of 5, which is an 8.0. I just called you Jimmy. Mike, you want to go?
I'm gonna agree with the 8.0 there. It was very funny. I don't think it was one of the best shows in some ways, but it was so, I don't know. You think about the Matrix scene though, like it was so stupid, but like awesome at the same time. I'm gonna go 8.3. 8.3.
8.3.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Jenna.
I'm still shocked that Mike had never seen this one before, and I was just like, what? How have you not seen this with the amount of times I've watched this episode? I do love this episode. I think it's hilarious. The whole fight club or the fight scene, that is just the best. Like how Deacon goes like, yeah, like how he
Lays back
sits
down.
up and then realizes, I'm gonna lay back down. And I love at the very, very end when Carrie's doing the bubble wrap and Doug walks down the stairs and sees it and like quickly runs away. So I'm gonna say I would think this is gonna be one of my top 15, but like Dusty said, I can't remember when, but you said it's kind of changing because we keep rewatching them, and like I feel like we're looking at them a little bit deeper now, as deep as you can go with King of Queens. But I would say this is probably in my top 15, maybe top 10 episodes, but I would give it an 8.8.
Wow.
Whoa, you got some
It's
high
fun.
standards.
I think
for
it's
your
funny
rating.
how he gets stuck. Like there's just funny. It's fun. It's all just
Yeah.
funny to me.
My top 10 would be 9+.
Oh, and a rating of 9 or more.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said it could be top 15.
But I will say that-
I don't know for sure because I've only gotten to my top 8.
I don't think there's a soul out there that can make it funnier to be stuck in a drive-thru and trying to grab the food. Like nobody can make that funnier than Doug.
That's true. That's true. In that scene, Dusty, was that Peggy Lane O'Rourke?
Which scene?
When the woman who's reaching out of the drive-thru with the bag, that looked like Peggy a little bit.
That's a great point. This girl looked a little more teenager-ish.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's a great. I'm about to watch this episode just to see that part because, thinking of it now, it does kind of look like her.
Are you gonna Google it, Steve?
But
I'm googling it right now.
I'm gonna do IMBD.
IMBD. In the meantime, Dusty, why don't you go ahead with your review?
Yeah, I mean this is a funny episode. It's not one of my favorites though, but it's a funny episode. Doesn't have a whole lot of Jerry Stiller in it, and not a lot of quotes in this episode. Also, for me, I mean it was definitely a funny episode, and the fight scene was so funny. Everybody's facial expressions in that fight scene was so funny. I even liked the part when he was telling everybody that he's best friends with a guy from Priority Post. When he's like, I like Jack, he likes Neil Diamond. Tonight we're all like one or something like that.
All three become one.
Yeah, that whole part was so funny. But like I said, it's not one of my favorites. So it's gonna get above an 8, but it's gonna get an 8.1 for me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Peggy was not credited with that, so I don't know if that's her or not. On to me. So I'm going to say I wanted to give it an 8.5, but now I'm going to go a little lower. Probably going to do an 8.3 like Mike.
Yeah, my boy. That's my man.
Yeah. Not a lot of Jerry Stiller, like you said, Dusty.
Yeah.
But the parts he was in was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely helped it out. So.
Lost your allowance.
Yeah.
I love that part.
It's like, I give you allowance. I'm going to need an advance on that.
Yeah.
So, that's all I really have to say about that episode.
Yeah.
So 8.3, it's respectable.
Yeah.
So this was a very We'll just say interesting. Hopefully everything works out.
I hope so.
Oh man, yeah, it better. 'Cause dang.
Otherwise Riverside, we might have to find another provider.
Yeah.
So, all right. That's all I have, guys.
This episode is sponsored by Thunder Down Under.
The helicopter swinging boys.
What would your mom call the place?
What did I say? There was a funny name that I said I would name the place, but I can't remember.
The swinging
no, I think
trunk.
I said like nuts
There
and
you go,
balls
I was
or
about to say
something like
the
that. I
elephant
don't remember.
trunks.
I can't remember. It was something along those lines.
You can have your mom on the show.
She doesn't see the appeal of Kevin James like I do.
But she's funny.
She is funny.
Yeah, she's funny and hilarious. Yeah.
Hanging
that's
with
a
the
good one.
wings. I mean,
Oh, that's great.
That's funny. So, all right. Well,
That could be
Oh,
your
I know. I think it was going to be
I'm
called Screws and Nuts. I think that's the name I came up with it. Screws and Nuts.
screws and nuts.
It sounds like the next Facebook question for you guys is, what would you name your strip club, your mill strip
There
club?
you go.
Dusty, get on it, bud.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we can do the
that would be a good
episode
question.
where they're driving and and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
sees the
Deacon's
nipple.
like, oh wow,
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Pop-Tart.
All right. Well, Mike, thanks for coming on last minute.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's always fun. You guys are hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely. Dusty's, you all right over there, bud?
I've been tired the past couple days, but I'm hungry. My wife's
Ooh,
texting me
sushi.
about sushi right now.
Oh, go get you some sushi then, bud.
Jenna, you make it
I
sound like
like
you like
the sushi that's not got fish in it. But the other sushi I like.
Oh, it's so fun being your husband. I'll tell you what.
But it is good.
It's like being married to Doug Heffernan. I'm telling you. It's
Without the fish in it, it's good. Like the vegetarian sushi.
That's funny.
Well, to
Not
me
sushi.
it is.
I know.
All right. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. And thanks a lot, everyone.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. See you,
All
Dusty.
Don't get off, babe.
Bye.
Have a good one.